Hello, my name is Troy Epperson, and this is my website, oneononetrading.com. I've been doing trading and educating for many, many years, and if you're that guy that are almost break even, you're break even, you can't quite get over the line into profitability, maybe you could use a couple of hours of coaching that will really help maybe focus you and get you on your path to success. If so, please check out my website, oneononetrading.com, and I hope you enjoy the morning brief.
Good morning to the morning brief. Today is Friday, March 31st, and I apologize. This video is probably going to come out a little bit late. Woke up this morning to no hot water. But the good news is I have such a fantastic hairdo that you can't even tell whether it was shampooed and styled. It just looks good all the time. Yeah, baby. At 8:30 this morning, we had some 8:30 numbers. PCE, the big number for the Fed, is an inflation number, was positive by 0.3%, but less than expected. So inflation is still going up, but at a rate less than expected. Personal income was up also, which is a good thing, and bad for the economy, but good for consumers as we had less spending. So maybe we're actually starting to save some money. That would be a good thing. 9:45, we have Chicago PMI. 10 a.m., revised University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report, as well as the revised University of Michigan inflation expectations. Woo, hard to say at 10 a.m. Those are not red items, but they can move the market if the expectation is substantially off. 11 a.m., we have ECB President Lagarde speaking. Again, not a red item. Could affect the euro, but unlikely to affect the U.S. markets. 3 o'clock, we have FOMC member Williams speaking, and that is it during market hours. So a relatively light day now that the 8:30 number is completely gone. Now, let's take a look at the daily chart to get an idea where we're at. What do we have right here? Yesterday, we broke and closed above the previous swing high, which means we have a higher high. That is overall bullish. Do I believe it's done moving up? Maybe not, but I don't think it's done moving down either. I'll feel a lot more bullish if we can break this swing high from back the 1st of March or 6th day of March, March 6th. And we still have a trend line above, and we'll have to just wait and see if we can get going. Where could it go? It could easily get going up into 41.16, 41.17 area, taking out that high. Certainly could do that. It could even get as high as 41.28 before it hits that trend line there. Would not surprise me to go that high or even break that based on the size of the bars. On the downside, I think we could easily, well, not easily, but definitely test the POC 40.24 and maybe even go down as low as 4,006 based on the average range of these bars. So that's kind of where we're at in that respect. Let's take a look at the inventory. Inventory yesterday, I should say the day before yesterday, remember we were divergent, and I think that we had an up day yesterday and we had a up day. Overall, we had an up day in inventory, so they are correlated, and I think that this was really a big number all day long. At one point, we were above 20,000. And I think this is just out of the fear of missing out. A lot of people bailed out going into Thursday, and I think those people jumped back in. At the end of the day, a lot of sellers came in at the very, very end of the day and closed out, but your 4 o'clock close was positive, so correlated. Have to wait and see what happens today. We'll know that, of course, on Monday. Intraday, we got some good numbers. Well, first of all, there's the reaction. This reaction is very indicative of news events. We get a big spike. Actually, we got a spike down, and then it went up, and now it is going down, come back to where it started, and is now going sideways. This is a very indicative behavior of a news event. Where can we go? 4,100 is the big number, obviously. Where is resistance? Resistance at 41.10. A little bit of resistance around 41.26. We really get going, we might see some resistance around 41.46 downside. A lot more resistance or support 40.62, 40.53, and I'd say even 40.30 would be my support numbers for the day. Remember, it is the last day of the quarter, last day of the week, last day of the month. So we could have some monkey business with funds trying to paint the tape a little bit. Usually does not affect the market in any major way. Stock Trader's Almanac is 47.6, negative bias. That's all I've got for you today. Hope you have a great day, great weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning. See ya.